Hi sir, before I start with my presentation today, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Runayana Mingat from 80206B, and my presentation title today is Tornado Chapter 2. Definition of tornado. A tornado is rotating column of air that it is in contact with both the surface of the earth and cumulus cloud. In rare case, the base of a cumulus cloud. The powerful funnel of air associated with a severe thunderstorm. We move to the next slide. In this slide, there is a tornado characteristic. The wind velocity of tornado is up to 300 mph, the which range for each tornado from 1 meter to 3.2 kilometer. Hotspot. This violent storm occur around the world, but the United States is a major hotspot with about 1,000 tornadoes every year. The question is, what causes tornadoes? Or how tornadoes form? First, tornado form when warm, humid air collide with cold, dry air. Then, the denser cold air push over the warm air, usually producing thunderstorm. The warm air rises through colder air, causing an updraft. The updraft will begin to rotate if wind varies sharply in speed or direction. As the rotating updraft, called a mesocycle, draw in more warm air from the moving thunderstorm, its rotation speed increases. Water droplets from the mesocyclones moist air from a funnel cloud. The funnel continues to grow and eventually it descends from the cloud. When it touches the ground, it becomes a tornado. Tornado destruction. Every year in the United States, there are $400 million in damage and kill about 70 people in average. Extremely high winds tear home and business apart. Wind can destroy bridges, freight trains, send car and truck flying, tear the bark of tree and suck all of the water from a riverbed. The number of average deaths for years in the United States used be higher before improved forecasting and warning systems were put into place. Meteorologists at the United States National Weather Service use four types of forecasts, which is Doppler radar, satellite, water balloon, and computer modeling. To watch the sky for severe storm and tectonic activities. Doppler radar record wind speed and identify areas of rotation within thunderstorm. Next, I will pass to my partner to present about tropical cyclone. That's all for me.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Iqbal bin Ibrahim. So now I will be presenting about the tropical cyclones. So the tropical cyclones originates over oceans in the tropical areas and coastal region. So where is the tropical areas? So basically it is the region of the earth that near to the equator and is between the Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. So the name of the tropical cyclones is different depending on the region. So when it is occur at the Indian Ocean, they are known as cyclones. When it happen at the Pacific Ocean, it is called as a typhoon, and at the Atlantic Ocean, it is called as a hurricane. So how is the tropical cyclones are being formed? So it is occur when the air from high pressure area move to the low pressure area. So where is the low pressure area? It is where large warm region of the ocean area. So from there, the warm air rises and later the cool air from high pressure zone rushes in to fill the void left by the rising warm air. So more and more cool air from the high pressure area will rushes to fill the void that had been left by the low pressure of warm air. So this process will continue again and again. The Coriolis effect. So with the Coriolis effect, we can see and more understand about the movement of the air. So by this effect, we know that in the southern hemisphere, the air is deflected to the left side that move from the high pressure to the lower pressure. And the same thing happened in the northern hemisphere that the air is deflected to the right side and also moving from the high pressure area to the lower pressure area. So because of this Coriolis effect, in the northern hemisphere, the cool air rushing towards the center of the storms and deflected slightly to the right and moving towards the center, and later on it creates a spin in a counterclockwise direction. And the same thing happened also in the southern hemisphere, and then it will create a counterclockwise direction. So these tropical cyclones are intense because it occurs over the ocean surface and the coastal regions, because there is a continuous supply of moisture from the ocean or sea. So when the tropical cyclone reaches the land, the moisture is cut off and the storm is disappeared. The average diameter of the circulating tropical cyclones can reach to between 150 to 250 kilometers, but the diameter of the storm at the Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, and Indian Ocean can reach to 600 to 1,200 kilometers, and these cyclones can move slowly at a speed of 300 to 500 kilometers per day. So here is the picture or view of the tropical cyclones in a vertical view. So if you can see that there are eye of the storm where the low pressure is, and the circulation of the tropical cyclones extend up to troposphere that is around 15,000 to 18,000 meters. The tropical cyclones occur at the time of maximum solar radiation during the summer and autumn season. That is around July till October in the northern hemisphere, and around December to March in the southern hemisphere.